This segment is brought to you by Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, just a short drive down the Yellow Brick Road. Good morning, I'm Frank Chaffin, and this is Around Kansas. It echoes a little bit today because we're in the historic Jayhawk Theatre in Topeka, Kansas. This theater was built in 1926 by E.H. Crosby, who had a department store. In fact, behind that wall right there was the Crosby Brothers department store. This was a magnificent theater then in 1926. It survived for several decades before, of course, it unfortunately closed several years ago. It is in the process of restoration, as you can probably see, because there are no seats in here. But anyway, the theater, I'm going to read from their brochure here. E.H. Crosby of Crosby Brothers Company opened the Jayhawk Theatre. The construction cost, now remember, this was 1926, $750,000 to $1 million. Gonna let that sink in. I mean, this is a magnificent place, and you're gonna get to see some of it, and it really needs to be restored. Historically, yes, it was part of the time when there were traveling companies that traveled all over Kansas. That was the form of entertainment at the time. And let me tell you some of the people that trod the boards here at this wonderful Jayhawk Theatre. Rose Hovick, who became Gypsy Rose Lee. If you are familiar with the Broadway show and the movie, you know, Rose left the family. She left the family at this theater. This is where she left and became Gypsy Rose Lee. George Burns played here. He had a story that there was no room to cross back stage, so they had to go out the back door over here and around the alley and then back through the Jayhawk walkway. And of course, people would recognize him and want to talk to him, and he'd say, "Excuse me, but I have to be on stage." Also, Marilyn May played here, Lon Chaney. Bob Hope sang "Thanks for the Memory" on this stage. The Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello, Lucille Ball, Jack Benny, Judy Garland. And those are only a few of the people that actually played in this wonderful, wonderful theater during the days of vaudeville. So anyway, you can come and see this theater if you want. There are many activities that are planned to help renovate this wonderful theater called the Jayhawk Theatre. It's in Topeka, Kansas, just off of 8th and Jackson. They also have an art gallery, and of course, if you really talk to them nice, they might come show you this theater. For now, I'm Frank Chaffin, and I'll see you somewhere around Kansas.
The Kansas Wheat Innovation Center in Manhattan is rediscovering ways to get improved varieties and new genetics in the hands of farmers faster. Grower-led and checkoff-funded research initiatives are bringing about positive change. This grassroots leadership provides a strong voice in Topeka and Washington, D.C. Now is the time to partner with Kansas Wheat in moving wheat forward. Kansas Wheat Commission and Kansas Association of Wheat Growers. Farmers investing in their future and yours. Log on to rediscoverwheat.org.